In this video, I'll show you how to get started playing Frankenstories with a class. Firstly, you'll need to register as a teacher. So fill in your details here and select Create Account. And there you'll receive an email to verify your account. Once you've followed all the prompts, you can come back to the home page and you can see I'm logged in here, and we'll select Create Game. This will bring you to the game wizard. So automatically allocated a prompt, which includes some text and an image. We can re-roll the image if we don't like that one. We can do the same with the text. We can also select categories to something more specific. For more options, you can go to the Customize page. Here you can type in your own text. It's a free text box. You can upload your own image, or you can select from our gallery if you're not finding quite what you want. There's a range of images here. I'll select this one. So now we have our prompt ready to go. So we'll go to rounds. Frankenstories is a round-based game, so this will determine how long the game will go. The default is 5 rounds. So then we'll try round instructions. So you can add these if you would like. You don't have to do this, but you can give your students more direction along when they're writing the story. So you might suggest something like introduce 2 characters. You can do that for each round. Then we'll go to settings. You have a range of options to customize your game here. So things like the character limit, setting the amount of space students have for writing, also the amount of time for writing. At the end of each round, students will see snippets of their peers' work. So they'll have time to read and vote on those snippets to find their favorite. So this voting timer determines how long they have to do that. Also, the max voting replies determines how many replies they'll see from their peers. You have a range of other options here. For example, I might select random player names and I might turn sounds off. I'll go next. So here we have game type. So I can select game template if I want to, which would allow me to set individual tasks for students, or also divide my class into smaller groups. I can use it to create a game template which I can use later or reuse if I like. For now, we'll just use a casual game. So I'll title my game and click on Create Game. Here we are in the game lobby. The important thing here is the game code. So when students use the game code, they'll log in and you'll start seeing them here. I'll show you what a student sees. So the student can enter the website and they're not logged in, and they select enter game code, and they can type in the game code and find game. Here they can select their avatar. I'll bring you back to the moderator view or the teacher view, and you can see your student has arrived here. So in this instance, we've only got one student, but you could have as many students as you like, and they'll all appear here. We can join the game as well if we would like, or just start the game with this one student. You can't start a game until at least one player has joined. So I'll show you what it looks like to start a game. So I'll select Start Game. This is the teacher view. So there's not a large amount happening here, and you won't see much until the students start replying, and you'll see their replies in here. But as an example, I can show you what the students would see. So they can see the prompt and they can get their thoughts together about what they would like to write, and shortly the game will start. So you can see this free text box where they can write what they would like in there. And once they're complete or the time runs out, they'll save replies, and then Frankenstories will do its work and the students will have the opportunity to vote on their favorite, and then that round will be complete, and that favorite story or the favorite snippet will be stitched to the story, and the students continue from there. So that's how you'd get started playing Frankenstories.